And on the mound in this one, Gordon Graceffo. What should we keep an eye on here?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first three hitters.
All right, ready to get underway. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Number 12, Francisco Lindor.
On the ground at first. Can't glove it cleanly. The flip, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Here's Juan Soto.
No.
And the 1-0. Just missed. Quick toss to first. Lindor back in there. Just getting started here in St. Louis. Next pitch misses. Ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 3-1. And a foul ball.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
3-2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Outside low. Ball 1. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called. Here's a Mets lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
2 aboard with 1 out. Luis Robert Jr. now at the plate.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Missing inside. Ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 1 out. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here. And the Mets on the board first. It's 3-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So up next for New York, Jared Young.
Whoa.
The 1-0. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Gets under it and pops it up. Weatherholt has a beat on it. 2 down.
Batting sixth, third baseman Mark Vientos.
And now it's Mark Vientos. That's smacked on a line to center. Snags it on the run. And that is that. St. Louis gets 3 on the homer. It's now 3-0. We go to the bottom of the first. And taking the ball for the Mets, Kodai Senga. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
J.J. Weatherholt leading things off and takes a strike. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. That's outside, and that's ball 2. In the air, foul off first. And there's 1 away. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Backed off the plate that time.
Yes.
1-1 now. That one fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one is upstairs. Now here's a flare off the bat. That one gets down for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
Alec Burleson in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The 1-0. In the dirt. Herrera stands at first with 1 out.
Let's go now. Base in here.
Goes down swinging. Kodai Senga picks up the strikeout.
Fourth, the shortstop, Mason.
And next is the Cardinals 4-hitter, Mason Wynn. Just
No, that's a
missed.
ball.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. So one left for the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And stepping in for New York, Marcus Semien.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Chris Roycroft, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. The 1-2. Started after it. Appeal to first. And no swing, says James Kingsley. 2-2 now. And that one is inside. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Batting 8th, right fielder Carson Bench.
Carson Bench up now for the Mets. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Brings it in, and there's one away.
Batting 9th, catcher Luis Torrens.
One out man at first. And next for the Mets, Luis Torrens.
Up. Ball one.
Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Frank, woo.
Two on, one out. Ripped, but it curls foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's inside. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Two aboard, 2 outs. And now it's Juan Soto. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Yo one. Foul ball there. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And that is that. 2 left for the Mets, but they lead at 3-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Nolan Gorman.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Swing and a miss. A bat goes flying. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Out to short. Lindor on the run, sends it over to first.
Yep, got him.
1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0.
Now pitching.
We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Chris Roycroft.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the DH, Busch. He's 0 for 1. Bichette in his 7th season, 28 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. In the air to left center, Scott in and to his right, 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder Luis Robert Jr.
Here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera. He's already homered here in this one.
Whoa.
One and 2 here. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Another 1-2. This one in the air, center field. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman Jared Young.
So up next, Jared Young. Flied out his first time. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman Mark
And next for
Vientos.
New York, Mark Vientos. 0 for 1 so far.
Oh.
And the 1-0. That clips a corner. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Young leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So 1 hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at Busch Stadium, now up for St. Louis, Ramon Urias.
Ramon Urias.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Victor Scott in the box now. No balls and a strike. The 0-1.
Ball.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Soto on the move to the gap. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Here's the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. In the air, left side. Soto under it. That is the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Still down 3-0. Back here at Busch Stadium. New inning getting started. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. Burleson steps on the bag. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Next for the Mets, right fielder Carson Benj.
Now it's the right fielder, Carson Benj. He popped out his first time. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Luis Torrens.
So up next for New York, Luis Torrens. Single to right in his first trip.
On an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter.
I like the plate discipline there.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And they'll do it again. Popped up. And that's the third out. Mets go down quickly, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Bottom of the inning, and now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Ivan Herrera.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot, and they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Just missed.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Soto under it. One away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop.
And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. He's 0 for 1. Knee high, that's in for a strike. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges.
That's a ball.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Fouled off. He was late. And there's a foul ball. The 2-2 now. Hard ground ball, base 9. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Nolan Gorman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Quick move to first. Wynn dives back in safely.
No, that's a ball.
Man at first, one away.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Jumps, but it's off his glove.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Digging in, Jordan Walker. Late swing, fouled off. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Up next for the
Huge
Cardinals,
strikeout there.
left
Well
fielder,
executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Church.
Nathan Church getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Pitch gets away. But all the runners hold. The 1-2 gets a piece and stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2 stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And he brings it in on the warning track. Cards claw back a bit on the homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here in St. Louis, here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Oh, that's inside.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Left field. Fair ball. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Mets.
Here's Juan Soto. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. That one pulled foul.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Mets.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now the Mets DH, Busch. Fastball for a strike. Fastball almost got him there. This one kicks away from Herrera. Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. On the ground, 2 ball. Win to second, relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Luis Robert. He's already homered in this game. Check swing. He held up. And that's ball one. Two outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the fifth. Ground ball left side. To first. That's the inning. Mets leave one. And the score stays 3-1. Back here in St. Louis. Now up for St. Louis. Ramon Urias.
Ramon Urias.
You know, these Cardinals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Just missed.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Long gone. And they cut into the lead.
Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
Scott now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Now the 0-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. He's got it. One away.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman, J.J. Weatherhold.
So digging in, J.J. Weatherhold. And that is out of play. Hit on the ground to short. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first.
Up next for the Cardinals,
One
catcher,
down.
Ivan
Now at the plate, Ivan Herrera. That one missed. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Go to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run. So
runner on the go again. Pitch is low. Throw to third. It's a bullet. It's not close. He's a dead duck at third.
thought he might have a chance to swipe third successfully right there when he got a good jump from second. But it was such a great throw. Quick tag to cut him down.
Two down, nobody on. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Third out, and that ends the frame. Cardinals do get one back on the solo blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far.
Now pitching
Justin Brule taking over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Well, one-run game leading off. Jared Young, 1 for 2. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate.
No, that's
foul ball. Young, 30 years old now, and he was born in Canada. The 0-1. Fought off foul. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Just trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive.
This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos digs in now.
Nope, that's low. Strike one.
Just
Ball,
off the outside edge. And it's 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman Marcus Semien.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's Marcus Semien.
Ball.
And another ball. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1. Two down, nobody on. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Got him. That's out number 3. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. But they still lead at 3-2.
Now pitching for the
Back
Mets.
now for the bottom of the
Number
6th.
25,
And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Brooks Raley.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Leading off
3,
for the
4, 5
Cardinals,
due up for the
first
home team.
baseman,
Stepping in, Alec Burleson.
Burleson.
And that one fouled off. That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And that'll kick off the base of the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Mason Wynn, the next to hit.
That's the ball.
The Cardinals with the tying run at second here in the bottom of the sixth. And that
No, that's
misses.
a ball.
And that's ball 2. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. One away, bottom of the
Next for the
sixth.
Cardinals, designated hitter, Nolan.
So now with one away and a man at second. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. Right through there for a strike. Man at second. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder, Jordan.
Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Hey!
There's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. And that's
the ball.
off the inside edge. And the count 1-2.
That's the ball.
Outside with a breaking ball. Not close with that one. And now 3-2. Nathan Church in the on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In the air to left center. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. So they work around the leadoff double. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Cardinals 2. Back here at Busch Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. Carson Bench up now for the Mets.
Ball.
Moving
Inside.
to the bullpen for the Cardinals, Jojo Romero. The left-hander is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Stanek getting cranked up as well. The 1-0. On the inside corner for a strike. And now 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Strike 3 went back to to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Now he's challenging the called strike, and the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. So up next, Luis Torrens.
Nope. Low one.
And that's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Mets.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Back to the top of the order now. Now, Francisco Lindor. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. The shortstop takes the ball. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. That one almost got him. The 2-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Slings to second, on to first, double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mets 3 and the Cardinals 2. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now up for St. Louis, Nathan Church. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So digging in, Ramon Urias. Late swing, fouled off. The Mets trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. Got him.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder Victor Scott.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brooks Raley out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
They
Mets,
hand the ball over to a new
59,
arm, Sean Manaea.
Sean Manaea.
He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
0-2 now. Hit in the air, left field. And that ends the inning. Redbirds down quietly. They're down 3-2.
pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. JoJo Romero. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Juan Soto now.
The Mets. Left fielder Juan Soto.
Swing and a pop-up. Herrera settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter, Busch.
So now here's the Mets DH, Busch. 0 for 3 in this one. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Andre Palante, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Up next for the Mets.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now it's Luis Robert. He's done some damage. Launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
That one fouled off. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Inside, and the count is 1-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Man at second. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
On the ground, right side. Burleson takes it to the bag. He's out.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman Jared Young.
And up next for New York, Jared Young. 1 for 3. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Oh, 1 now. Runner at third, 2 away. Outside low, going to count 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Cardinals 2. Bottom of the 8th. Now up for St. Louis, J.J. Weatherholt.
J.J. Weatherholt.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Action in the Mets bullpen. Devin Williams, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. Simeon gets there. He's under it. And a quick out, number one.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher Ivan.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ivan Herrera.
No, that's a ball.
The Mets holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
That misses the zone. 3 balls, no strikes.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3-1.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Line drive. And there's 2 away.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that one sliced foul. 2 down, nobody on. It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. And down in order go the Cardinals. And it's still a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Ryan Stanek.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Vientos thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, and that's a foul ball. Stanek, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2013. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Here is Marcus Simeon. And the 1-0.
Nope, that's away.
Just missed. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. And there's the strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Right fielder Carson Benj.
And now the right fielder, Carson Benj.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-1 and a foul ball. Runner takes off, spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The next offering misses. Ball 1. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Luis Torrens.
Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. Simeon off of first with 2 away. Now quick throw to first. Simeon back in. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two and 1 now. That one found hard the other way. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run blast. And they boost their lead. It's 5-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So back to the top of the order. Francisco Lindor now at the plate. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. It's now 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Now pitching for the Mets.
Welcome back, and
Number
here comes the
38,
closer, Devin
Devin
Williams. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season.
Leading off
Digging
for
in,
St.
Mason
Louis,
Wynn.
The shortstop, Mason Wynn.
That's out the corner.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. That one just misses. Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. So that removes their last challenge. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
Gorman in the box again, takes a strike.
That's the ball.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Cardinals now with just one out remaining.
No, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe trying to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Walker in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. Williams is just one strike away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one there. The Mets trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. That one to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.